Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, December the 18th, 2015. And as you can see, it is once again freaking cloudy. Another week of cloudy, dreary weather has gone by, and really there's no end in sight. The only positive thing I will say, it's been very mild for this December. One of the mildest Decembers I can remember. Right now it's about 52, 53 degrees. And of course it's cloudy. Heavy rain is coming in, so I want to bang this video out as quickly as I can. So let's get started. The other day, I think it was about 2 days ago, we actually had 3 hours worth of sun from 9 in the morning to 12 in the morning. And when I turned the radio on, they even said, guys, they said, if you have anything to do outside, do it now, because by 1 o'clock the clouds will all be back. So I jumped into my car and I took a ride out to the junkyard. And I'd like to share that little experience with you really quickly so you can see we did get a sunny day. You can get a little view of the junkyard. And we'll start the discussion now. So the other day we had sun, as you can see, for approximately 3 hours. It was sunny from about 9 in the morning till about 12 noon. And they even warned us. They said, guys, by 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock the clouds will be right back. So I decided to jump in my car and do a quickie junkyard trip to at least get out there and enjoy the very limited sunshine, which we never ever have. Plus, my sales have been really, really busy lately. This has been my busiest week on eBay in probably my 16-year career. The sales started, I would say, last Sunday. They started coming in full speed. And I'm not talking about just cheap sales. I'm talking about some big ticket items. And it has been every day of the week, non-stop. I have not had a single day where I was shut out. Every day was good. Now, you're probably wondering why my sales have been so good. And there's only 2 possible reasons. Now, I'm wondering also if your sales were good or as good as mine. One of the reasons that I can say is possible is because of the holidays. But to be honest, I don't think in my case that is the reason, because in holidays past, my sales were not booming. This is the first Christmas season that my sales have been booming. So what do I attribute it to? I am thinking and I am hoping maybe, just maybe, eBay changed its algorithm for search, and my items and your items are being picked up by search more readily and more easily. Of course, that's just conjecture on my part. I cannot prove it one way or the other, but man, I'll tell you, if sales were like this every day, man, it's just so good. And I'm hoping that your sales were just as busy as mine. But now I'm going to go back to the regular discussion part of the eBay video. I just figured this would be a little rare treat to get to see me outside on a sunny day and in my natural habitat of the junkyard. And I've always loved junkyards. I started going to them when I was about 11 years old, and I'll probably go to them to the day I'm dead. I just love cars. I've always loved cars. Cars, man, I tell you, especially classic cars, I just can't get enough of them. Anyway, let's move on to some other eBay topics that you guys brought up in last week's video. There were several good comments, of course, as there always are, and I want to try and address as many as I can. And guys, if you have any comments, even on the junkyard section of the video or the regular eBay discussion part, do not hesitate to leave your comments below. They're all welcome. So yeah, I just thought that would be a little change of pace for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. For the rest of the discussion, I would like to discuss more about my busiest sales week ever. I want to discuss a forum called So You Want to Sell on eBay. I also want to talk about next week's video and the one after, more about the contest, I want to talk about the Hess Toy Truck phenomenon and a few other things. So let's get started. As I said earlier, my week was phenomenal. Probably the busiest week I've ever had. Love it, and I'd be surprised if my iPhone does not ka-ching before I'm done talking to you guys. I don't know what to attribute it to. I'm very optimistic, very happy. I hope you guys did well. Some of you guys wrote to me during the week. One in particular was Jerome. On times that I'm really busy, he's really slow. And when he's really busy, I'm really slow. So I'd like your opinion, guys. The first question of the week is, how were your sales this week? You may remember last week I showed you my Hess Toy Trucks. Well, I can't show you them anymore. They're gone. The prices of the Hess Toy Trucks went through the roof. I don't recall this ever happening in all my years collecting them, where the current year toy truck would yield 3 to 4 times the original purchase price 1 week later. I could not walk away from the table, guys. I had to sell mine. And it's interesting to see how I sold them, because I want you guys to keep this in mind, auctions versus fixed price. When I made last week's video, somebody had commented that the Hess Toy Trucks were sold out online and in the malls, and they were. And I had been monitoring the prices on eBay, but starting last Friday, they went through the roof. The average sale price for the 2015 Hess Toy Truck was $80 to $90. Keeping in mind, I paid approximately $33 each for them. No way am I passing up a profit like that. So what I did was, last Sunday, I listed one truck as a fixed price. As a fixed price listing, buy it now, for $120, just to test the waters to see if anyone would buy it. Nobody did. So on Monday afternoon, I took my second truck and I listed it as an auction. I started the bidding at $65. And I listed it a one-day auction. eBay charges you an extra $1 for that, and normally I would not be a party to that, but this time I was, because it was a time-sensitive item. It's a Christmas gift, okay? So I went ahead and I paid the $1, and I listed it for a one-day duration. And of course, everybody waits till the last minute on Tuesday to snipe the auction. And the first Hess Toy Truck listed in the auction sold for $90. 90 bucks on a $33 truck from the week before. You can't beat that. So what I did then was, I realized that people were more interested in the auctions for this item than the fixed priced. So what I did was, I took my second auction down, the fixed price one, which didn't cost me anything to list, and I started another auction for one day, and I paid $1. That was on Tuesday, right after I sold the first truck. So on Wednesday morning, a guy writes to me, a local guy, and says, Joe, I offer you $75 for this truck, and I will pay you in cash, but I want to meet you locally in one of the malls. Now, absolutely not. I should tell you guys, and I neglected to tell you, that the second truck I started the listing not at 65, but at 75, because I know now that my first truck brought 90, so I'm hoping for at least that, maybe more. So this guy wants to offer me $75, and he wants me to run around and meet him in some clandestine meeting place. No way, I said to him. Absolutely not. I said, $75 is not even enough. So he writes back to me and says, well, you know, eBay takes 10% fee out. It's going to cost you money with PayPal, this and that. If you change your mind, let me know. Forget about it. I paid him no mind. That truck sold for $115. $115 on my $33 investment the week before. So I sold both my trucks. So I made a nice, cute profit. What I plan to do is, after the holidays, I'm going to be macking eBay, and I know that the price is going to plummet on those toy trucks, because people want them as gifts for their kids or for their friends or whatever. After the holidays, when the price goes down, old crazy New York driver will buy 2 right back at a very, very reasonable price. I really did not see this coming. I had the option to buy 12 trucks when I went to the outlet. They were allowing a maximum of 12, and I said, I'm not going to buy 12. They have them readily available online here at the outlet. What do I need to buy 12 for? I don't recall them ever running out like this. Well, I'm going to know better next year, guys. Next year I'm going to take the chance. So, Bolo, be on the lookout for next year. Remember, you heard it here. Hess Toy Trucks are moving. That just complemented my very busy week, as I told you, and it was just great. No complaints whatsoever. As I said earlier in the video, I think and I'm hoping eBay changed the algorithm or something to do with the search, that maybe all our stuff is being exposed to a greater audience. I don't know what to attribute it to. Whatever it is, I love it. One thing I should tell you now, the next 2 Fridays will be holidays. They will be Christmas and New Year's respectively. What does that have to do with me and my schedule? Absolutely nothing. I will still be putting my videos out next Friday and the Friday after. The Christmas video should be no problem whatsoever. The New Year's video might be late, I'm not sure, but I'll still try and get that one out on time. I would like to say now that I was interviewed the other night on a blog talk station called So You Want to Sell on eBay.com. It's run by 2 good guys named Ron and Ali. And what they do is they interview eBay top-rated sellers, longtime eBay sellers who've been successful, who want to tell their story. It's basically a who's who of people who sell on eBay. When my link is posted, I will post it below and you guys can check it out. They also asked me to tell you guys, if any of you, either top-rated sellers or long-time sellers who love eBay as much as myself and as much as you guys do, if any of you are interested in being on this show, all you have to do is contact me right there, crazynydriver@aol.com. Give me your information and I'll pass it off to them. They are interested in interviewing top-rated sellers or just long-time successful sellers. If you're pro eBay, this is for you. If you're not pro eBay, then this is not. Stay connected. I have it on the board there and it's very important. By staying connected, I mean stay in touch with the Facebook groups. Join the ones that you find that are helpful. Listen to eBay Radio. It's on twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday. That's 11 a.m. California time or 2 p.m. here on the East Coast. It's a wealth of knowledge that they share and I highly recommend it. And of course, by staying connected every Friday right here on the Crazy New York Driver Show. We discuss contemporary eBay issues that I hope are helpful to you. Guys, that's really going to be it for now. I don't have a heck of a lot to discuss this week. Normally I have some glitches and some problems that you guys shared, but believe it or not, I received no glitch complaints this week, no problems whatsoever. Nothing. I heard of no bad things that I can report, no trouble to look out for. Everything was positive. However, some of you guys did comment in last week's video, your sales have been really slow. I'm especially interested in you guys. The ones that commented last week saying your sales were slow, did you notice any increase this week? And if the answer is no, would you mind sharing what you sell on eBay? You don't have to give me your name or anything, but just like a rough idea, like electronics, collectibles, coins, stuff like that. I think it would be helpful, and maybe someone, maybe even myself or one of the subscribers could help you guys increase your sales. But for now, I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you are not. I will see you next Friday, December 25th, right here on the Crazy New York Driver Show. And more than likely, it'll still be cloudy. Seriously, when is the last time you saw a sunny day on the Crazy New York Driver Show? We don't get them here. If any of you eBay sellers are going to list a sunny day, I would bid, or I would do the buy it now. But I want to guarantee we're getting that sunny day. Thanks, guys. Rock on, and I'll see you all next week.